We all crave that feeling of being truly loved and cherished by another person. But finding that kind of deep connection can feel elusive and frustrating. It's like we're left wondering, what's the secret? The truth is, creating a loving relationship isn't about luck or chance, it's about understanding the dynamics of attraction and connection. It's about becoming a man who is inevitably loved. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 powerful rules that will transform the way you approach relationships and make you irresistibly attractive to the woman you desire. Rule 1. Don't give away your attention freely. Think about something you value, something truly precious. It could be an item that holds sentimental value, a gift from a loved one, or a memento from a significant moment in your life. Maybe it's a first edition book, a vintage watch, or an heirloom passed down through generations. Or perhaps it's a piece of art that speaks to your soul, something that resonates with your inner being. Would you just give it away to anyone? Of course not. You wouldn't hand it over to someone who doesn't understand its significance or appreciate its worth. You'd reserve it for someone who truly appreciated it, someone who recognized its value and treated it with the care it deserves, someone who would cherish it as much as you do, someone who would be grateful for the opportunity to have it. Your attention is the same way. It's a precious gift, one that should not be given away lightly. When you give your attention freely to everyone, it loses its value. It becomes diluted and its impact diminishes. You become like a radio station that's always on, but no one's really listening. Your words and actions lose their significance. Instead, be selective with your attention. Choose wisely who you give it to, and make sure they are deserving of it. Save it for the people who earn it, the ones who engage with you on a deeper level, who value your presence and your thoughts. The ones who look into your eyes and truly see you, who connect with you in a meaningful way. When you become more discerning with your attention, you become more intriguing. People will notice the difference and will be drawn to you. You become a prize worth pursuing, someone whose attention is a privilege to have. So guard your attention and give it to those who truly deserve it. Rule 2. Stop investing too much effort in relationships. Have you ever found yourself pouring your heart and soul into a relationship, only to feel taken for granted? It's a painful experience, but it often stems from an imbalance of effort. When we invest too much too soon, we create an uneven playing field. We're so eager to please and impress that we lose sight of our own worth. Remember, relationships are a two-way street. Both people should be putting in effort, showing appreciation, and nurturing the connection. When you find yourself constantly initiating contact, going above and beyond, or making excuses for their lack of effort, it's time to pull back. Rule 3. Make it clear that you don't need them. One of the most attractive qualities a person can possess is a sense of completeness. This sense of wholeness radiates confidence and self-assurance, making you more appealing to others. This doesn't mean you don't want a relationship, but it does mean that your happiness isn't dependent on having one. You can still desire companionship and love, but your sense of joy and fulfillment comes from within. It's about finding balance and understanding that a relationship should complement your life, not define it. When you rely on someone else to complete you, it creates a dynamic of neediness and desperation. This can lead to unhealthy relationships where you might compromise your values and self-worth just to keep the other person around. It's a cycle that can be hard to break and often leads to more heartache. It's like saying, "I'm only half a person without you," and that's not attractive. This mindset can push people away because it places too much pressure on them to be your source of happiness. Instead, aim to be whole on your own, so that any relationship you enter into is a partnership of equals. Focus on building a fulfilling life for yourself, independent of a romantic partner. Set personal goals and work towards achieving them. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. Each step you take towards your own happiness makes you stronger and more resilient. Pursue your passions, nurture your friendships, and create a life you love. Engage in activities that bring you joy and satisfaction. Surround yourself with people who support and uplift you. These relationships and activities will enrich your life and provide a strong foundation for any future romantic relationships. When you exude this kind of self-sufficiency, you become a magnet. People are naturally drawn to those who are confident and content with themselves. Your positive energy and independence will attract others who appreciate and respect you for who you are. You signal that you're not looking for someone to fill a void, but rather to enhance an already amazing life. Rule 4. Stop being too emotionally dependent on them. Emotional independence is crucial for healthy relationships. It allows you to maintain your sense of self and ensures that your happiness isn't solely dependent on another person. It means being able to regulate your own emotions and not relying on your partner to manage them for you. This self-regulation is a cornerstone of emotional maturity and personal growth. When you're emotionally dependent, you give your power away. You place the responsibility of your emotional well-being on someone else, which can lead to feelings of helplessness and resentment. You become a roller coaster of reactions, dictated by their actions or inactions. This can create a volatile environment where both partners feel overwhelmed and misunderstood. Learn to self-soothe, process your emotions, and find healthy coping mechanisms that don't involve relying on your partner as your sole source of comfort. This could include activities like journaling, meditation, or engaging in hobbies that bring you joy. When you're emotionally grounded, you create a sense of stability and security in the relationship. This stability allows both partners to feel safe and supported, fostering a deeper connection. You're able to approach challenges with a level head and offer support from a place of strength, not neediness. This strength not only benefits your relationship but also enhances your overall well-being. Building emotional independence takes time and effort, but the rewards are immense. You'll find that your relationships become more balanced and fulfilling, and you'll develop a stronger sense of self-worth. Remember, it's not about shutting others out, but about finding a healthy balance where you can thrive both individually and together. Embrace the journey towards emotional independence and watch your relationships flourish. Rule 5. Be ready to cut ties if you are treated as unimportant. Never, ever settle for being treated as an option or an afterthought. You deserve to be with someone who prioritizes you, respects you, and makes you feel valued. If you find yourself constantly making excuses for their bad behavior, ignoring red flags, or accepting crumbs of attention, it's time to reevaluate the relationship. You have the right to walk away from any situation that diminishes your worth. Don't be afraid to set boundaries and stand up for what you deserve. Remember, you teach people how to treat you by what you tolerate. When you have strong self-respect, you won't settle for anything less than what you deserve. Rule 6. Stop seeking their validation and approval. Seeking validation from others is a surefire way to sabotage your relationships. When you're overly concerned with what others think, you lose sight of your own inner compass. You become a chameleon, constantly changing colors to please others, and in the process, you lose yourself. True confidence comes from within. It's about knowing your worth, owning your values, and not needing external validation to feel good about yourself. When you cultivate self-validation, you become unshakable. You're no longer swayed by the opinions of others, and that kind of inner strength is incredibly attractive. Rule 7. Don't always show how much you care about them. While it's important to be open and communicative in a relationship, a little bit of mystery can go a long way. Think about your favorite books or movies. They keep you engaged because you don't know everything from the start. There's an element of suspense, of wanting to uncover the layers and discover more. The same principle applies to relationships. Don't feel the need to reveal everything about yourself immediately. Allow the other person to discover you gradually, to be intrigued by your complexities. Hold back a little, surprise them, and keep them guessing. If you found any value in this video, all I ask is for a quick like and subscribe. Trust me, you don't want to miss the topics we will cover in upcoming videos. Remember, creating a loving relationship isn't about manipulating someone into loving you. It's about becoming the kind of person who is worthy of love, who attracts love effortlessly. By embodying these 7 rules, you'll shift the dynamic of your relationships. You'll no longer be chasing after love, but rather, love will find you. So go out there and be your most authentic, confident, and irresistible self. The world, and that special someone, is waiting to experience the incredible person you are.